30 years have gone by, and I still think of him every day. 30 years. I would like to confess here to the guy I really like since I was in grade 3 up until now. I want to tell you that I think I already love you. I think that I already fell for you. I know that you don't really like me, and that's okay. As you know, I am really trying to make these feelings fade away. I badly want to. Love is like cocaine. Once you try it for the first time, it's the best thing ever. You chase that feeling for the rest of your life, but it will never amount to the euphoria of the first time. My secret is, I had a crush on my friend's ex-boyfriend months before she even told me that she had a crush on him. I never told her how I felt in fear I would seem like a bad friend and she would hate me. I had to act like I was fine the whole time, and I'm still not over him. My first love, when I was 18 and he was 20. He died of fentanyl overdose almost 3 years ago on October 21st, 2018, when he just turned 23. I held his hand and kissed him goodbye in his casket. What bugs me is he always told me he was surprised he made it as far as he did and knew he would die young. I got a tattoo in his memory months after. Rest in paradise, Matt. I miss you. I love you. I'm grateful you were a part of my life and my first love. Whenever I remember my first love, I just remember us smiling, sunny afternoons spent together in her bedroom. There was no music, just our melodious giggles. It was heaven. She was heaven on earth. Even though it hurt a lot, I was truly in love with her, and I'd do it all again in a heartbeat. Every time I fall in love, I write down how I feel, because I know my feelings will fade. I don't know why. I just forget how it feels to love. I just remember that I cared about that person. And from time to time, I get a strange feeling of missing something. But I can't remember what romantic love feels like. So if a person would ask me, I wouldn't be able to tell them. It really makes me sad sometimes. My dad, who's around 55 today, told me that his first love and heartbreak recently, and it's really stuck with me. I believe it was in middle school. He and this girl really liked each other, so he bought her a pretty necklace. However, the next day the girl returned it and told him that her parents didn't approve because he was black. It really broke his heart and stuck with him to this day. Oh. I was 12. He was 14. I'm now 22 and he's still 14. I loved him more than anything. I just wished he knew that before he went. Nearly a decade later, and I still wonder if he'd still be alive if I had let him know he meant more to me than he thought. I was 17 years old. I was never into this love thing, and then during my exchange year, I met this guy. He felt like my soulmate. We had the best talks I ever had. And then I had to leave without even having the chance to say goodbye because of COVID. It was April last year. Today I wrote him a letter, talked about my feelings. So I guess I needed that just to close this chapter. A really old man came over to talk to me when I was about 21 on a break from work. I have always worn 1940s clothes hairstyle since I was in my late teens. He was so sweet and apologized for interrupting my break, but he had tears in his eyes and he said I reminded him of so much of this girl, that she always wore her hair the way I was. He'd been in love with this girl during the war and she'd been killed in an air raid while he was away in the Navy, and they never got a chance to get married. He stood while I had my smoke break and told me all about her. He'd never married anyone else because she was it for him. He was so happy talking about her. I'll never forget him. I have no doubt he will have passed now, so they'll be together again. Such a lovely man. I was in Walmart. I was 14 years old and I remember seeing a girl. She had a giant scar on her eye, and I had a similar scar on my opposite eye, and I wanted to know so badly how she got that scar. But I didn't that day, and I thought I never would, but boy, I was wrong. 5 years later, I'm starting college, and I go to class, and a girl walks in, and you will never believe it. It was that girl from Walmart. So after class, I went to her and asked, "How did you get that scar?" And before she answered, she stated that I wanted to ask the same question all those years ago at Walmart. 20 years later, we are married with 3 children. Thank you, Walmart. Amazing. If someone would give me the chance to live my whole life dancing with her, like I did that night, alone, in the middle of night, even now, after 3 years, I do it without hesitation. Hello beautiful people, I hope you liked my video. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also comment if you have any feedbacks for my second video. This video was basically about beautiful love stories that I found really heart touching, sometimes sad, but I really wanted to share this with you all. If you liked it, I can definitely make a part 2, which I hope you do. But a lot of other contents are coming. I plan on making funny videos, I plan on making the happy ones, and a lot of others, but only with your support it's going to be possible. So if you like the content, please like it, and also hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I am online on YouTube. I post twice a week, every Tuesday and Saturday, so please don't forget to watch it. I'll see you on coming Tuesday. Till then, be humble, be kind, and yeah, bye-bye.